make some homemade ice cream. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get tired of just those McDonald's cones. So I am going to kind of walk you through the process of how to make homemade ice cream. And actually, when I was a little kid, I did the hand crank style where we actually had to turn it by hand, and I couldn't find one of those because I kind of wanted to go back through that. But this Nostalgia ice cream maker on Amazon actually looks the same, but you just plug it in the wall. It's super easy, and it just makes amazing ice cream. So when you get, if you buy this one or any ice cream maker that you buy, it usually comes with like a little booklet to tell you about the process, and even comes with some recipes. I didn't follow the recipe out of the book, but I can tell you that you're going to need sugar. You're going to need, I actually didn't follow any recipe. I just kind of looked it over and was like, well, I want to change this and this. So you're going to need about 2 cups of sugar, and then I added cornstarch to the sugar. You know, if you want it a little sweeter, you can add more sugar or a little bit less sweet anyway, but a couple tablespoons of cornstarch, and then just a little dash of salt. And then in this book it says 7 cups of milk, which is a lot. I didn't want my ice cream maker to be filled up all the way to the top, so I actually used 6 cups of almond milk, and then it calls for like 1.5 cups of half and half and 2 3/4 cups of heavy cream. So I ended up using the cream in half and half. I used, I think, about 3 cups of cream, half and half, and then 6 cups of almond milk. So basically what you do is you heat up the almond milk with the sugar and cornstarch whisked in, and then you drop in 5 eggs that have already been beaten a little bit, and whisk that until it kind of like thickens, until the eggs are cooked. You want to raise it to a temperature that has cooked the egg mixture that's in that. It's kind of like a custard, so it starts to thicken a little bit when the eggs are cooked. And then you want to kind of like remove that from the heat and add the vanilla. Oh yeah, Langston. So you're gonna add, again, in their book they say 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla. I added a 1/4 cup of vanilla because I love like a really rich vanilla flavor. I don't like the like simple kind of weak vanilla taste. So it'll make it a little bit darker because the vanilla extract is obviously brown, because the vanilla bean is brown, and so it kind of makes it a off-white color, creamy color, and the egg yolks also add to that custardy type of color for the kind of a rich old-fashioned vanilla. So once that mixture is thick, then you're going to take that off of the stove and add the cream in the half and half and the vanilla. And then I actually also added in about 1/4 teaspoon or so, like a few dashes of nutmeg, ground nutmeg, because I think that nutmeg and the almond milk and a lot of the vanilla extract really just gives like a robust vanilla flavor. So kind of a nutty vanilla flavor. So that's all that I did. To chill that mixture really well in the bowl until it is all the way chilled through. So probably 4 or 5 hours in the fridge in a big bowl. And then you're going to take that out and put it in your ice cream maker, and then line the sides with ice and salt. And you just kind of put like a layer of ice and a layer of salt